Question is, where is 5 years nationality law of the Portugal? That was approved by the president. That was published and it's present in the legal diary of Portugal. You can check it from the Google. But question is that this law is why this law is not implemented practically, and practically the Portugal government is conducting the time after the resident card as it was conducting earlier, because according to this new nationality 5 years Portugal's law, the time has to be counted of the passport from the file log when you will file your expression of interest. From that date up to 5 years you are able to apply for the passport. So there is a much demanding question that 5 years nationality law is implemented or not, and if not implemented, how it happens that law is approved, published, and then still it's Portugal's law, but practically not implemented. What does this mean? So all informations I will give you in this clip. First of all, this law is not implemented. So if you are when filing passport, your time will count from the resident card, not from the file log. That's correct. And some cases where the courts were being allowed, but I will ignore those cases because those are only one or two cases. So I will not consider one or two cases. So I will consider a general public benefit cases. I will go back to the why this law is not implemented. This is a huge question. Remember, new government came when this law was approved, and new government did not want to implement this law. New government had 90 working days for regulation. When the law is published, then within 90 working days, government approved a directions, mean that they make a regulations, mean they make terms and conditions of this law. Any law which is approved by the president, and they have 90 working days, and still the 90 working days are also passed, and there is no any regulations, there is no any terms and conditions, there is no any statement of the Portugal government came yet. So now what is the current status? Current status is that the government cannot keep more than 90 working days. They have to issue regulations. And what the government is thinking, we don't know, but one thing which I have in my opinion, they don't want to count time from the file log. Actually that law was approved and recommended by the previous government, and normally new governments are against the previous government, and this government is not much in favor of migrants as well. So therefore they may be thinking that this law must be closed, but how they can close? They cannot close. Their parliament discussions are there. Once again they will send president may not sign. So this is a very confusing question. I think this case can go to the court as well, because now 90 working days has gone. Now the Portugal government technically is not following Portugal's law itself, because after 90 working days, within 90 working days, they have to issue regulations of this 5 year nationality law. They did not implement that. They did not implement the regulations. So that's law. It's still in a pending and transitional case. I will keep you updating. Thank you very much.